and welcome to the MILSET World Virtual Young Citizens Conferences 2020. The International Movement for Leisure Activities in Science and Technology, MILSET, is very excited to present this program. The aim is to hear the concerns, opinions, and proposals of young people from all over the world regarding science and technology issues that affect humanity. This year, we have been surprisingly confined by a super contagious virus, but we haven't been silenced. So, MILSET presents this conference cycle with the latest information from top speakers and think about how to invent a new world. My name is Liz Vela, MILSET Communication Manager, and I am sure you will enjoy this conference. We will be streaming live from MILSET Facebook, MILSET AMLAT Facebook, and MILSET YouTube channel. I want to thank the MILSET Executive Committee, MILSET Honorary President, MILSET Regional Executive Committees, MILSET YCC Committee, MILSET members, and all the audience who is watching this broadcast. Thank you for supporting. Now, I want to hand the floor to Mr. Roberto Hidalgo, Mr. President, who will give the official welcome to this conference. Roberto, please.
Thank you very much, Liz. It's an honor to be today with all our guests to this conference that is in the frame of the YCC, the Young Citizens Conferences, that it is a project launched for MILSET for some years ago. Firstly, launched for MILSET Europe, and then this program go to the worldwide level. We are very proud to host this program and to have big people with big knowledge as with conferences to provide the youngsters with knowledge. Today, I want to thank, in the name of MILSET family, Dr. Sami Akeila, and we are very proud that you accept our invitation, and we are very proud that you can express your conference to people from all around the world. Today we have young people connected in South and North America, in Europe, Asia, Africa, and of course from many, many parts of the world. And before to start, I want to say that Palestine is a very, very active country now in MILSET, and we are very proud to have many youngsters from Palestine participating in the YCC. Our registration is already running, and we have a big participation from Palestine, and we are very proud of that. So I give the word to Mrs. Bere Suarez. She's our MILSET director, and she will introduce to Dr. Sami Akeila. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, and it is an honor for us to have, as you said, Dr. Akeila here. And well, we are pleased to announce an outstanding researcher with wide experience in the field of media, Dr. Sami Akeila. His academic background includes 2 degrees by the Islamic University of Gaza, such as a bachelor degree in media and press, public relations and advertising, and master in media also. But he also has a PhD in media research by the Omdurman University in Sudan. Additionally, he has participated as a lecturer in Human Studies and Media Department in the University College of Applied Science in Gaza, but also in Bengal University in Turkey within the Mevlana Exchange Program in November 2019. Has been trainer and consultant in human resources development and advocacy fields in many social and society organizations. He has been the managing editor of Al Maidan newspaper that is published by the University College of Applied Science. Additionally, he has been the head of Life Makers Society in Palestine from 2004 to 2012. He is founding members of the Association of Initiative of Change in Palestine and the International Network to Support Palestinian People Rights. If it is not so a lot of things that he has done, he has been the author of 2 books entitled Contemporary Intellectual Reviews and the Reality and Needs of Palestinian Youth. And for sure, he has been researching in the fields for young people and media. Today, in the frame of MILSET World Virtual YCC, Dr. Akeila will share with us his conference titled The Impact of New Media on Transculturation Among Young People Across the Wide World. Welcome, Dr. Akeila, and the mic is yours.
Hello, Mr. Roberto. Hello, Miss Vernes. Hello, Mrs. Liz. Hello, Mr. Jose. And welcome everybody watch us now. First of all, I would like to thank you for this great opportunity. Okay, as we saw the last video, social media has many implications on many aspects of our life. In the beginning, I want to define the transculturation. Transculturation as a term appeared in 1947, and it describes the phenomenon of merging and converging cultures. It doesn't consist merely of acquiring another culture or uprooting a culture, but carries the idea of creation of a new culture. Next, please. Now, let me try to answer three related questions. The first question, what is the relationship between transculturation and communication? When the basis of the concept of acculturation is examined, acculturation could be defined as a change that the original cultural styles of both groups, individuals who are from different cultures, come into direct contact. Intercultural dialogue involves the process of promoting interaction through interaction to increase the level of understanding. The demands of new cultural environment can be met in order to equate intercultural communication. Communication should be a multidimensional rather than an act. Communication must define cultural shifts of individuals. Cultural communication is the goal of contact and as has been widely examined. It generally takes into consideration an ideal of contact, requiring openness and sympathy and resulting in deep understanding of others. Next, please. The second question, what are the new media and social media? The new media refer to a wide range of change in media production, distribution, and use. These are changes that are technological, textual, conventional, and cultural. Bearing this in mind, we nevertheless recognize that since the mid-1980s, at least a number of concepts have come to the fore which offer to define the key characteristics. So, to define the key characteristics of the field of the new media as a whole, we consider this here as some of the main terms and discourses about new media. These are digital, interactive, hypertextual, networked, and simulated. The past few years have observed an explosion of social networking, which have added a fresh social dimension to the web. There have been a rapidly increasing number of online connections among groups of persons who share similar interests. Social media has become increasingly popular components of our everyday life in today's globalizing society. It's clear that social networking like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and online groups are the important part of the new media. Let's watch this video, please.
Social media statistics and facts in 2020. The world population is 7.8 billion people. Nowadays, more than 4.5 billion people now use the internet, while social media users have passed the 3.8 billion. Which means nearly 60% of the world's population is already online. The number of people around the world using the internet has grown to 4.5 billion, an increase of 7%, 298 million new users, compared to January 2019. There are 3.8 billion social media users around the world as of January 2020, with this number increasing by more than 9%, 321 million new users, compared to January 2019. More than 5.19 billion people globally now use mobile phones, with user numbers up by 124 million, 2.4% over the past year. Now the average user of the internet spends 6 hours and 43 minutes online each day, which means probably spend more than 100 days online a year. Let's say roughly 8 hours a day for sleep. That means people currently spend more than 40% of their waking lives using the internet. Let's discover together the amazing social media statistics and facts. Social media statistics. On average, people have 7.6 social media accounts. The average daily time spent on social is 142 minutes a day. 91% of retail brands use 2 or more social media channels. 81% of all small and medium businesses use some kind of social platform. Google statistics. Google processes 100 billion searches a month. That's an average of 40,000 search queries every second. 92.81% of all internet searches are carried out by Google. Those searches are carried out by 1.17 billion unique users. 60% of Google's searches come from mobile devices. Facebook statistics. Facebook adds 500,000 new users every day. 6 new profiles every second. 69% of all Americans are on Facebook. 79% of all online US adults use Facebook. 74% of Facebook users check it every day. The average user spends 35 minutes on Facebook a day. There are 60 million active business pages on Facebook. Facebook has 5 million active advertisers on the platform. Twitter statistics. 500 million people visit Twitter each month without logging in. There are 330 million monthly active users. 44% made an account and left before ever sending a tweet. There are 500 million tweets sent each day. That's 6,000 tweets every second. 22% of Americans use Twitter. YouTube statistics. 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. People now watch 1 billion hours of YouTube videos every day. The average person watches 40 minutes of YouTube content a day. More than half of YouTube views come from mobile devices. 90% of American 18 to 24-year-olds use YouTube. The average mobile viewing session lasts more than 40 minutes. You can navigate YouTube in a total of 76 different languages, covering 95% of the internet population. There are 1 billion monthly active users on Instagram. Over 95 million photos are uploaded each day. There are 4.2 billion Instagram likes per day. More than 40 billion photos have been shared so far. The average Instagram user spends 15 minutes a day on the app. 90% of Instagram users are younger than 35. LinkedIn statistics. LinkedIn has 650 million members. 27% of US adults use the platform. 106 million of those access the site on a monthly basis. More than 1 million members have published content on LinkedIn. Over 3 million companies have created LinkedIn accounts. But only 17% of US small businesses use LinkedIn. Snapchat has 210 million active daily users. 60% of them are under 25. 24% of US adults use Snapchat. In 2016, $90 million was spent on Snapchat ads. The average user spends 25 minutes a day on Snapchat. 73% of American 18 to 24-year-olds use the platform. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, thank you. The third question is what's the in promoting the transculturation? Social media to publish information about them as online archives. Moreover, users can send personal and public messages to others, play games, write posts, and share photos. So that social networking helps individuals make new online friends and knowledge. Social media has become phenomenon in society and controlling into our everyday life. Social media sites are effective to communicate with people around the world and encourage learning through the exchange of messages and the sharing of links, information, and resources. Next, please. This was about the literature part. Now, I'm going to talk about methodology and results of my research. The objective of this paper was to find out the impact of new media on transculturation among young people and know how new media plays a role in bridging the gap between cultures. Within this framework, the hypotheses of this study are the following. The first, the new media affects transculturation among young people. The second, the new media plays a role in bridging the gap between cultures among young people. Third, the communication process with others through new media has barriers. Next, please. This paper used both qualitative and quantitative methods. The survey was carried out with young people of several nationalities. There are in Bengal University in Turkey within the International Erasmus Plus scholarship on a group of 50 young people. I met them last November within academic mobility program to Turkey. Next, please. The data tables are as following. Table 1, gender. 23 of participants were males, 27 were females. Next, please. Table 2 about countries. 11 of participants were from Ukraine, 10 from Turkey, 6 from Malaysia, 5 from Ethiopia, 5 from Indonesia, 5 from Palestine, 4 from Pakistan, and 4 from Uganda. Next, please. Table 3 about education. 34 of participants are studying for bachelor. 8 of bachelor participants are studying for postgraduate. Next, please. Table 4. 36 of participants are using Facebook. 32 are using Instagram. 10 WhatsApp. 8 Twitter. 9 LinkedIn, and 5 other tools. Next, please. Now I want to show the most important results. 58% of the respondents believe that new media help them in understanding ideas of others in different cultures. 20% of the young people think that new media help them in understanding emotions of others, and 50% don't think. 70% of the participants indicate that they know a lot of habits, religions, and cultures through communication in a new media. 64% of the respondents think that new media facilitates communication with different cultures, and 70% believe that new media plays a role in bridging the gap between cultures. The last 72% of young people confirm that communication through new media plays a role in bridging fears towards living in the multicultural world. Next, please. Now, I want to talk about conclusion. It's clear that new media has implication on transculturation. 2. New media plays a role in bridging the gap between cultures among young people and close the points of view of young people about many common humanitarian issues. The 3rd, young people are facing some barriers while using new media, such as fear of communicate with others, religious differences, language differences, and violations of privacy, as well as the technical barriers. The last, I would thank you for watching and follow me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sami. Can you hear me? Thank you very much. It's a really interesting topic. I think that this topic is very suitable for the way MILSET works and how a lot of people from a lot of cultures interact. And well, we have some questions regarding the questions that are displayed for the discussion of the young people who will present the debate tables during the World Virtual YCC in November. But first of all, I want to send you some greetings from a lot of countries, mainly from Palestine. There are a lot of greetings for you. Also from Latin America, we have many congratulations for the conference, very interesting conference. From Turkey, we have people from Turkey watching the conference, from Indonesia, and well, from a lot of places from the world. So let's start with the questions. I remind the audience they can still ask some questions. We have time, but we will start with the first one. How pandemic could enhance or affect transculturation?
Thank you. Indeed, COVID-19 has created a challenge for the wild world. Therefore, it forces the world to unite their efforts to face the pandemic. The world today become more able to communicate and understanding without discrimination or borders. I think also the world now realizes that dialogue is very important to overcome and solve the common challenges. Further than, the world realizes that the pandemic doesn't differentiate between people from different cultures.
Yes, you're right. Thank you very much, Dr. Sami. Another question for Mr. Haluk. He asked, what is the role of big data on new media? Yes.
I don't hear.
Mr. Haluk asks, what is the role of big data on new media?
I think new media play a role to solve many problems in our life and transform societies and find real solutions in world for most complex challenges, from violent conflict to poor governments, human rights, and environmental degradation to face COVID-19 and another problems in our life, style life, and in the wild world.
Thank you very much. The next question is from Kayleen Eleanor. She asks, thank you for the, she says, thank you for the presentation, but due to so many cultures being introduced via social media, won't this affect the individual's point of view and quite possibly lead them to unwanted things?
I think that communication in a new media faces many risks, as less security, less reliability, less confidence, and violation of privacy. So we have to be very careful when we communicate via new media.
Yeah, thank you very much. Next question is from La Red from Mexico. It's an organization. They ask, what methodology do you propose to solve fake news?
I don't hear.
Sorry, what methodologies do you propose to solve fake news?
Okay, I used many methodology in my paper. 1 minute, please.
Yes, don't worry.
This paper used both qualitative and quantitative methods. The survey the survey was carried out with young people of several nationalities studying in Bengal University.
Thank you very much. Next question is from Fundación Club Ciencias Chile. MILSET member 2. How important is artificial intelligence in the analysis of user profiles to predict cultural and thinking changes?
I think the lifestyle is a change around the world because new media has many characteristics and many change. For that, new media able to solve many problems in the world, but the world want to work together to make this solution.
What could be the risks of basing communication in new media?
I think communication in new media faces many risks, as less security, less reliability, less confidence, and violation of privacy. So we have to be very careful when we communicate via new media, so that we need to raise awareness among new media users about that.
Thank you very much. And well, last question is also for YCC participants. It's face-to-face communication will be replaced by new media?
Absolutely. I think face-to-face has characteristics cannot be met in virtual communication like physical communication, understanding body and voice language, expressing real feelings and emotions. So that we need to talk benefits from both ways to achieve effective communication. We need the both.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Sami. I am very glad to hear this conference. I hope that everybody liked it. I'm sure everybody liked it. And I wish that all the YCC participants that will be debating on November will use this information to support their proposals to reinvent a new world. Now I want to hand the floor to Mrs. Vera Suarez. She will give some words. Thank you very much, Dr. Sam.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sami. Dr. Sami, it's amazing and interesting, the conference that you have shared with us, because I think that many people like me haven't had this idea of what transculturation means, but normally we always do. Due to this globalization that we live on, it's really interesting how normally we share things of our cultures with other people from other cultures and other parts of the world, and we take some things like make us like similarities or that make us help to fit in this society that is a global one. And also it's really important to highlight what you said regarding the social media, that all social media it's a platforms or our platforms to support the communication, but not to replace the face-to-face communication in where all the feelings and all the emotions are included. So it's important for all our kids and youth that is looking this is to be very careful about what they share and what they are looking in the new media, and to take this social media as a tool, but not as a place to live or not as a way of living. So thanks so much for your support. On behalf of MILSET, we are so happy to have you here. And well, in this moment, I let the mic to Mr. President and to Liz in order to close this conference.
Thank you very much. Just to say thank you to all participants and have a very good day or very good night. It depends of the part of the world where you are. But for our dear friend in Palestine, thank you so much. Have a good night in Palestine. And I am sure that we will come with you in future MILSET events. It will be a great honor to come with you. Thank you so much. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you very much to everybody for watching this great conference. Thank you one more time, Dr. Sami, for your kindness and to supporting these great programs. We are sure that it will enhance this communication through young people from all over the world. This year, we have been going in a different situation with the virtual conference. We used to have them face-to-face situation we really enjoyed in the past. We hope we can get back now. With virtuality, we're also more close. We're closer. And well, thank you very much, Dr. Sami. Thanks to all the public for watching. And we invite you to the next conference on October 21st, presenting Globalization in Education. Please follow us on social media to get more information about the speaker. And remember, if you are between 13 to 25 years old, you still have time to register to the MILSET World Virtual Young Citizens Conferences. We extended the deadline till October 23. So don't miss the opportunity to gather with young people like you and discuss and give solutions to invent a new world. We would like also to invite you to follow all MILSET programs, especially MILSET Science Photo Contest, which is a program for young people which are not professional photographers. We also have some information for you and tips to support you on taking your best shot and win the prizes we have for you. And well, thank you one more time and goodbye, everybody. See you next week.
Ma salama. Bye-bye.